there's like that's one aspect of Bruce that I really look up to, like how close he was with his community. I feel like a lot of people, they kind of move with the mentality like, oh, I'm just trying to make money, and these people are what's it called? They see their viewers as like money versus like, you know, real friends. Like I really want to like talk to people, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I started this shit. Like I wanted to connect with people, you know what I'm saying? Not just be in this empty room by myself day on day in for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome back to the room, and we back at it with another video. Today we're reacting to Why the Internet Loves BruceDropEmOff again by A Bando. Before we get into this video, make sure to sub, like the video, and comment if you feel like it. Let's get straight into the video.
So Bruce has finally returned to streaming a few days ago, and as we all expected, he had a very successful first few streams back, but seeing him return has only made me realize how wrong he proved the entire internet, who once called him crazy for some of the things he was saying.
Oh, that's true. They was talking crazy about Bruce, but everything he said coming back to light, like little by little, one by one.
Since his long departure from social media, a lot of things he once predicted or claimed have now come to light, which has made not only the internet, but a few people who he also had problems with switch up as well.
I'm not gonna lie though, his community like stuck with him through all of that though.
Not right now, man.
What happened with Bruce anyway, Chad? Did he just disappear?
Damn, he really predicted that shit. I didn't even peep.
Chad, now that I look back at it, Chad, yes, Chad, he might have been too real. People weren't ready to hear the truth.
But how exactly did these people switch up? Why did they switch up? How has Bruce's return been thus far? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Hey, we already sub, boy.
And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into why the internet loves BruceDropEmOff again. Okay, so to start, by now, most of you should know who BruceDropEmOff is. He was at one point and arguably still is one of the biggest streamers in the world. He originally built his career off of trolling within the 2K community, but as time progressed, he also progressed as a streamer as well. He was always improving his content and coming up with great ideas over the years.
Yo, is that Young Los?
Trolling on 2K to becoming one of the most respected streamers in the industry. Throughout the years, he's always prioritized one thing in his career, and it wasn't money or clothes. Instead, he focused on building a strong core audience, which became known as his community, DEO. You see, over time, DEO became a very strong part of Bruce's success. His chat became more than just the average chat. They actually
they became a cult following. Not cult, but they were like, I rock with how cool he is with his audience. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I look up to. Every time I see like bigger creators, there's like, that's one aspect of Bruce that I really look up to, like how close he was with his community. I feel like a lot of people, they kind of move with the mentality like, oh, I'm just trying to make money, and these people are what's it called? They see their viewers as like money versus like, you know, real friends. Like I really want to like talk to people, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I started this shit. Like I wanted to connect with people, you know what I'm saying? Not just be in this empty room by myself day on day in for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Day on day in for nothing, you know what I'm saying?
These two communities colliding will basically become the normal on today.
If you rock with me, I rock with you always. Like that's how I've always.
What do you do for a living?
How I always been.
I'm a referee. Nah, it's a.
My bad for talking too much.
I'm from South Carolina, so like I'm a referee in a men's basketball league.
Yo, Miss kept talking to Duke Dennis is like, this is one of the things I will never ever think would happen. Like, this is literally the weirdest conversation I have ever listened to in my life.
So with Bruce being such a popular and loved streamer, building a core audience and unifying an entire platform, how exactly did all of this love that he once had all over the internet turn into nothing but hate? Well, it really all began back in spring.
It was really the sneak dissing on Kai and Your Age, back whenever they were like really cool with each other.
To celebrate accomplishing this milestone, he ended up in a Discord call with two of his closest friends at the time, Your Age and Kai Cenat. and these two would eventually end up inviting DDG to the call in hopes of squashing a very minor beef that Bruce and DDG had at the time. But this whole thing ended up going terribly and will only further the ongoing problems that the two of them had.
But I can respect to where you want to have a real life conversation.
Wait, pause. I just hit 30K subs. DDG still at 700. Yo, chat. Thank you for this. Thank you.
I think a lot now that I look at it in retrospect, being around this area, this shit probably why DDG the way he is right now with money.
I'ma see this nigga, bro.
Damn.
See what he doing, bro? Like,
Hold on. Bruce, I got a question for you, Bruce. I have a question for you. Come back to your chair.
After all of this took place, it started seeming like Bruce could not keep his name out of drama at all. And this would only further after he switched over to the Kick streaming platform. You see, when this whole platform war was going on,
it was downhill
like
from there, not gonna lie.
Different platforms started beefing as well, because this is where some of the tensions began arising with streamers like Bruce and Casanat. Shortly after switching over to Kick, everything would begin going downhill for Bruce after some damaging DMs would get leaked of him sneak dissing a bunch of popular streamers such as Aiden Ross, Asho Speed, even his closest friends Casanat and Rage. Those messages getting leaked really hurt everything that Bruce had going on. After this, he started receiving a lot of hate online. People began calling him things like a snake, and it really just started to pile up, which ultimately led to Bruce becoming less
I ain't gonna lie, like when you got issues with niggas, bro, go tell them that shit to their face, bro. Like why you going behind the scenes and talking shit to other niggas about him? I feel like no matter what that's just weird no matter what, but if you could come back apologize, then that's all it is at the end of the day.
With his viewership going back up, the hatred that he was receiving on the internet practically stayed the same. At the time, every opinion Bruce had was basically looked at as hating, whether he was talking about streamers view botting. Everyone looked at this like he was just hating or he was jealous because he fell off and other people were doing good.
Damn, I'm pocket watch.
Looked at very negatively. But now, months later, everyone on the internet is starting to realize that view botting within the streaming industry is actually a very real problem.
So stop view botting. Everybody in the streaming industry, stop view botting, bro. Like I'm talking to y'all as streamers. Y'all know who I'm talking to too, bro. Stop trying to make yourselves seem bigger than what y'all
see,
is, bro.
the thing is, niggas do not want to rock with you if you don't already look like you got other niggas rocking with you. Like that's the reality of the situation, bro. Like even me, bro. You look at a clip from me on TikTok, you see that I got like 10 followers, nigga. You off that clip before you even give it a chance to look at it. You see one of my thumbnails on YouTube, you see, oh, this nigga got 40 subs. Bro, you off that shit before even giving it a chance. You know what I'm saying?
This ended up sparking.
You need motion to have motion. I'm grinding though. I fuck with all 40 of y'all niggas, like for real. That's 40 people. 40 people, like you know how much 40 people is in one room. Like I really do appreciate that. Like I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
We both know that I'm your girl first thing like tomorrow.
But you see, during the night that exchange took place, Bruce had mentioned that FaZe has something on the way involving crypto. But you guys know crypto and content creators has always been like a weird, sketchy thing.
Hey, bro, and just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got something cooking, twin. That's why all these trying to. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much.
Oh, ain't Banks like right after this? Banks got like boom for that crypto shit.
But just remember what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. All right. That's all I'm gonna do is laugh.
And sure enough, months
damn, now this nigga on it, bro. Ain't gonna lie, this nigga on it with his info. Cause yeah, FaZe Banks did get boomed right after that. It was like,
with some type of like pump and dump scheme that he tried to pin on Aiden Ross, and this all led to him stepping down as the FaZe CEO due to the hate he was receiving online. So while all of this was unfolding in the eyes of the internet, Bruce was completely offline. He wasn't streaming at all, he wasn't posting videos, there was no content being posted at all from BruceDropEmOff. The most that the internet would see is a random fit pic maybe once every 2 or 3 months. But even with him being on this extended hiatus, it will only help fans realize that maybe Bruce wasn't some crazy addict who was hating on everything. Instead, maybe, just maybe, he actually had a point all along. And when people came to this realization, that's when Bruce really started to win the internet back over. Even streamers like XQC,
he did have a point with a lot of things that he said, but he low-key was like he went about like certain things the wrong way, like talking about his friends behind their back and stuff. But yeah, he was a very real person though.
People weren't ready to hear the truth a little bit.
So basically, in my eyes, this is really like a prime example of not knowing what you have until it's gone, and the it in this situation was gone for basically a year. There was always growing optimism that he was going to return at some point. In fact, the entire DEO got pump faked a few times. I think the pump fake that fooled everyone was the most recent message that he had put into his offline chat, where he claimed that he was going to see us
this week.
And throughout that entire week, fans
Man,
were
let me
up in
guess,
his offline chat just
he
waiting
said
for
that
his
and then
fucking
didn't.
stream, and that stream never ended up happening. But he ended up making it all up to his community and the rest of the internet on September the 11th. He had put out a tweet from his burner around 1 p.m. saying that he was happy to let us know that a hashtag say was coming later today. And for those of you that don't know, every time before Bruce goes live, he always tweets out say from his main account. It's kind of tradition at this point. So when fans saw this, they ended up getting their hopes up, and this time he didn't disappoint. Bruce had finally went live for the first time in ages, and the energy was a lot different than it was around the time he left. He was being showered with love, peaking at over 50,000 viewers and gaining over 10,000.
Anytime I can see another black man in success, bro, that's always a good thing to see, bro. Honestly, I'm glad he came back and everything like worked out for him at the end of the day.
Your boy got saved, man. Your boy got saved, all right?
And he converted Christianity. I love that for him, man. Like for real, like I rock with anybody that could go take time within like isolation, convert to Christianity, like, better themselves as a person. Like I rock with that for real. Like good stuff, bro.
Now, my testament is crazy, bro. I just wanted all, like, I just hated the fact that I had such a negative heart at one point in time, you know? Yeah. When my favorite thing to do was to make people smile. That wasn't me, bro, at all. Like, at all. Like, it's just, bro, you realize a lot about yourself when you put yourself in solitude.
Now, with this return, as I said, everything was basically completely different. Like, even the people he was beefing with when he left started showing a lot of love, starting with DDG. Now, DDG was probably Bruce's biggest beef thus far in his career, which is why it was kind of weird seeing DDG show this love, because even over the course of the 9 months Bruce was gone, DDG was constantly kicking Bruce while he was down. I mean, I could literally probably make an entire video of the trolling DDG was doing, like, the entire time. Like, they even got into a minor back and forth while he was off the internet. I don't even know how that's possible. But at the end of the day, when he returned, DDG,
this nigga DDG getting in beef with niggas who not even on the internet, bro.
DDG, thank you for the 20 get the subs.
Which is a technique that he did tell his students about in Streamers University, and he also used.
Why do you know that, bro? Now this nigga is
I seen DDG going, bro. Listen, no bad blood towards DDG, none of that. I see, bro. One thing y'all gotta understand about this nigga DDG. He's a master at content, bro.
And so far, it seems like this method has been working for DDG, because it did squash the beef with him and So, and now it seems like it's working with Bruce as well. Because when he gifted those subs, Bruce didn't say anything negative.
Hey man, give a nigga money, they not even gonna remember what the original situation was about. Slide a nigga a few thou wow, hey, that shit ain't even that serious. I ain't gonna lie. That's how it be.
A grudge about some shit from a year ago, but y'all gotta understand, like, and I'm sure he can say the same thing. Bro, this got real lives, real motion going on. Like, it ain't that deep.
Damn, I need me a soundboard. That's the next investment. We working on upping the quality every video. The soundboard, the next investment. Everything for y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everything for y'all. I'm trying to have, like, make sure y'all got the best quality whenever y'all looking at my shit.
And I ain't either. You feel me? So it really, it's never been that deep whatsoever. It was roasting me about fucking sub counts. Like, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day.
Now, to my knowledge, Bruce hasn't replied to anything DDG said during that stream at all. Obviously, he thanked him for the gifted subs, but other than that, he hasn't really said much about DDG. But the love for Bruce wouldn't stop at DDG, because even Lacey, a person who literally caused the entire beef with FaZe, even he would end up giving Bruce his flowers in the recent stream as well.
Bruce is one of the only people who could sit at a desk for 10 hours
and entertain people. I'm not gonna lie.
an entire chat.
And to be honest, bro, that just shows like how real he was as a person. Because if you gotta force yourself to be a certain type of way, then you're not gonna be able to sit there for 10 hours and generally entertain people. But if you're being yourself, then you're not even gonna feel the time go. It's just gonna be like natural. You know what I'm saying? So hey, maybe XQC right. Maybe he is too real for the industry. Maybe
showing as much love. If Bruce came back averaging like 2 to 3K viewers, like they might have been saying he fell off or something like that. Because when I say like he was getting kicked while he was down the whole 9 months, he was literally getting kicked while he was down. So to wrap it up, thus far the return of Bruce has been going great. He's definitely flipped the switch for his entire career. So far in just 2 streams, he's averaged 30,000 viewers, peaking at over 70,000 viewers with that as well. And not to mention, he's also gained nearly 20,000 subscribers. These are
damn,
20,000 of his career. And not to mention, he's doing all of this while the Mafia-thon is going on and while Speed is doing a whole marathon tour as well. So while it still may be a bit too early to tell exactly how this is going to pan out, to me, I think it's fair to say that we're definitely going to see Bruce get back into like the...
Hey man, all glory to Bruce. All glory to Bruce, man. Like I'm glad to see him back in the scene, glad to see him successful, glad to see him happy. Great video by A Bando. If you've made it to this end of the video, comment banana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you, and peace.